I got an interesting question from an audience member of mine, and this jumps into some hypotheticals. Now, I don't like to draw conclusions. I like to hypothesize. I like to follow trends. And sometimes a trend is leading to somewhere that you can see as an inevitable destination. You really can't deny it. We've been seeing a few things. Many of you remember that this particular PlayStation, Plus subreddit, where somebody talked about the difference between Game Pass and PlayStation Plus, talked about the games that were coming, and there were a lot of replies. Recently, a reply showed up on this stuff. Now, I couldn't tell you if this is somebody trying to troll me or if this is somebody that is truly trying to make this move, but this person said that 2 weeks ago, I switched from the PS5 after 15 plus years in the PlayStation ecosystem to the Xbox Series X Digital Edition. Game Pass in combination with Quick Resume is amazing. Not to mention cloud gaming on many devices. I'm loving it. No regrets. There were also people in this thread who refuted and pushed back, but they've become, so far from what I'm counting, the minority. A lot more people out of the 600 plus responses seem to be talking about how they think that the Game Pass proposition is better. Some even already have an Xbox. If you want, this particular thread is here. It's one of the top threads on the PlayStation Plus subreddit. Go in there, type in difference in quality recently, Game Pass parentheses. It's going to pop up. It's an opinion. You can see it. Okay? What is actually interesting is this particular comment that was left by an audience member asks and says, are you saying this is in a past video of mine, that Xbox is a thorn in PlayStation's side, to make the claim that Xbox is going to outsell PlayStation in consoles next generation, or Game Pass will grow to a point where it can be denied, mostly on the back of new PC Game Pass subscribers? That's two questions. So question number one, or it's a sandwich question. Am I saying this to make that claim that Xbox is going to outsell PlayStation in the consoles next generation? Nope. I would not presume that. Am I saying this that is going to get to the point where Game Pass is going to be so big and undeniable? Nope. Not saying that either. However, I'm saying that what we're looking at in the trends are actually tracking that direction. Something can happen and change everything, and everything could go downhill. The next thing that you said, Blind King, shout out to you, by the way, you said, let's just say everything is good and Xbox comes true to the PC, hybrid Windows revamp, everything. Would that be enough to win the console war next generation for Xbox? Or is Xbox pushing for a play to get Game Pass on Sony and Nintendo? Another set of really strong questions. Would this be enough if they come in with a PC hybrid? I don't know. The thing is, Xbox recognizes something, and I got to put it, in this particular way, because this is going to actually, it's going to help everybody understand what I think their play is. Xbox is not interested in winning the console war anymore, seeing as every time they jump into acquisition territory, regulators, their ears all perk up, right? Regulators are like, ooh, who is that? But Xbox has realized that if they are big in software, basically we're making something that people love and we're making it available for everybody, and everybody loves us. Regulators are going to be like, all right, we're going to leave you alone. So why would they want to take number one place in a loss-leading hardware space when they could just leverage the people who are number one and number two in that category? So first place and second place, while they are happy with being third place in the loss leader. Do you see what's going on here? Now, if they move to number one place, they're not going to be against it. They're not going to be like, no, don't sell more consoles. They're not going to be against it. But I don't think that is now their goal anymore, because it doesn't really matter if they sell more consoles or not. What matters is if they sell more games. Does that make sense? So what have they done? They've maintained their status as a hardware maker. They did not abandon it. Before somebody goes and says, oh, you see, they've abandoned hardware. They don't need to abandon it because it makes them money. If it makes them money, you can almost tell yourself that they're going to keep it. Okay? Game Pass subscribers, 34 million in total. Over 30 million at least are sitting on the console, bringing them billions every year. The console's not going anywhere. you can always kind of say, yeah, that's a foundation for their gaming business, right? But then their software is going to now surround the entire market. Anywhere you look, whether you have an Xbox console, whether you don't have an Xbox console, it won't matter. You'll be playing an Xbox game because they have games of every genre for you where you are. In fact, the fact that they make you comfortable to spend money is actually paramount to that. Why? Because your dissatisfaction level is going to basically have to skip them if you have any. Let me explain this to the best of my ability. Maybe I'm crazy. Imagine if you are a PlayStation player. You love PlayStation. Nothing's going to make you leave the PlayStation platform. That's all you know, right? And one day you have a problem with the platform you're on. Who are you going to take up that problem with? PlayStation. It's not Xbox's headache. All their headache is 70%, and they walk away. Let PlayStation deal with all the qualms that you may have with them. Bam. Those of us on Steam, we got a problem. Guess what? We're going to sort that problem with Steam. What does Xbox care about? Give us our 70%, guys. We'll see you later. We got to go worry about our own audience that is on our own hardware and the people that are buying through our PC store. Those are the people we got to go worry about. So, the customer satisfaction that they can gain from you as a person who patronizes them maybe once in a while or whatever it is fine with them. If you come to their ecosystem, great too. They're not going to kick you back and say, we don't want to take care of another customer. They'll gladly welcome you in because now they monetize you at the 100% rate. Meaning, they first give you Game Pass if that's what you're coming in for. If you like what you're seeing, you buy the game, maybe on sale, maybe full price, which they still get 100% of the revenue, be it on full price or be it on sale. You see what's going on here? There is no lose situation for them. That's basically all I'm trying to say. So even in the next console generation, whether PlayStation or Nintendo sells more units, it wouldn't even matter. They've basically created a zero-sum game for themselves as a publisher and a platform holder. PlayStation, on the other hand, is one that cannot afford to lose out on the hardware sales market. I mean, I've said this in many videos. You said, I'm just asking, I'm not angry. Xbox, I'm not an angry Xbox anymore. I see the value I'm getting. I just want to know what you think the market is going to do with Microsoft and Xbox. Will they win the next generation console sales, or will PC Game Pass take off? Will the market see the value in the best possible console Xbox can offer and trust them again? All of that is all subjective. The most important thing is whether you, the gamer, trust Xbox enough to stay in their ecosystem, or whether you are satisfied as a customer enough to continue to patronize them. That's what really matters to Xbox. Whether you're patronizing them from the International Space Station, or whether you're patronizing them from an Xbox Series S console, or from a handheld, or from a fridge, or from a microwave, Xbox could not be bothered. They just want to make you happy where you are and increase your customer satisfaction in the best way possible. This is how they're going to make money. They know it, they see it, they're doing it, it's working, and they're going to triple down. So console sales or not, doesn't even matter to these guys. They're not bothered. They're not perturbed. They couldn't even tell you anything, as a whole is going on. Now, don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted. They've ensured, though, that the best experience that you can get in their ecosystem, they've made sure that it's available on the console. You see that? So, what does the gamer want? Do they want a limited interaction with Xbox? They can get it. Do they want a full-blown interaction with Xbox? They can get it. Xbox isn't forcing you. They're not twisting your arm. They're not coercing you. You truly feel like a customer that has come here and someone wants to respect your money. Like PlayStation now. My PlayStation console is sitting there because for them, it's all or nothing. That's literally PlayStation's business proposition. It's all or nothing with them. You want to get in here? Spend money. You want to do this? Spend money. You must be full interaction with us or it's nothing else. As a PC gamer, I don't like that. In fact, as an individual, I don't think it's just as a PC gamer. As an individual, I'm not big on that. Right? And this is what Xbox's play is. That's why those questions, I can't answer them, and I don't even care to answer them. I mean, why would I be bothered with that? I don't even think Xbox is really bothered about who's going to win the next console war, next generation, because whoever wins the next console war, Xbox is going to be there to convert their users to Xbox fans. If it's Xbox, then so be it. If it's Nintendo, sure, we'll take you. If it's PlayStation, welcome to the Xbox family. It doesn't matter. They got a lot of games and they need to sell it to somebody anyways. Talk to me in the comment section. I hope that answered or didn't answer your question. Peace out.